Hey there, YouTubers. It's Leo Oldpod. Thought I'd give you guys an April update. I'll get the housekeeping out of the way first. I'm smoking in the beautiful Benny Thompson Rhodesian that Wolfgang gifted me a little while ago. One of my favourite blends, actually, from here in the UK. Unfortunately, yet another victim of the recent purges that have been made by the tobacco companies. And that's Player's Navy Cut Flake that was discontinued about 6 months ago or so, something like that, I think, which is a real shame. This used to be pretty ubiquitous over here. Very, very old blend. This has been made for a very long time. And it used to be one of the more common ones that you might be able to find in a supermarket over the counter. But nope, it's now been discontinued too. So that's my last bit of it there, which is a real shame. But there you go. Yeah, just to give you guys a bit of an update, as a lot of you know, I was offered a job in Papua New Guinea. Back at the end of December now. I've not been talking about it much because I'm just waiting for things to sort of run their course. Well, it seems like we're slowly getting there. I've got a formal interview for it next week, which is pretty much just a formality. In any case, kind of hard to explain too much about, but it's just part of the process that I've got to go through. But it's looking highly likely now, in any case, with exceptional circumstances, basically notwithstanding, it's looking pretty likely that I'll finally be wrapping things up here in the UK and moving over to the other side of the world in another couple of months. So that's pretty good news in many respects. But I'll keep you guys posted on that in due course. Once I've got next week out of the way, I'll hopefully have a date, and I'll be able to start working my plans around that. But they do call Papua New Guinea the land of the unexpected, and it's with good reason. So there's a couple of things I'm a little concerned about, not least where to get tobacco, because I made some inquiries recently in Australia, which is the nearest sort of developed country to PNG. You're looking at $75 for 50 grams, which in English money is about £45 for 50 grams of tobacco. So I don't think I'm going to be getting Australian colleagues to bring me tobacco somehow. Now, as far as I'm aware, I can receive mail, but it usually takes around 2 months to get there, and that's just letters. Parcels maybe different. I don't know. So I may be a little limited into what I can mail myself. So I mean, I'm at the moment I'm using up the sort of loose bits of tobacco, half jars, half tins, and things like that I've got knocking around the place. I've put together a separate stash that I'm planning on taking with me as much as I possibly can, and I guess I'll leap that bridge when we get to it. But if any of you guys have got any suggestions, I'd be glad to hear them. I know they do grow tobacco where I'm going, but it's probably pretty ropey and pretty rough, and probably not the sort of thing that I generally want to be smoking. And yeah, and the other thing is video cameras. Now, I'm going to be pretty long way from civilization for the most part, with very little, if anything, in the way of internet, and only sporadic electricity. So that said, I am going to be in a pretty amazing place, so I'll be wanting to document a lot of the sort of thing that I'm doing there. And I'm going to want to take a camera that will do the job and that can store enough video so that when I do get to somewhere which has got internet, I can upload it to the tube. So if you guys have got any recommendations, I'd be really glad to hear of them, because I have not got a clue. I haven't got a clue. Everything I've done so far has been either on my iPhone or on the laptop that I'm sitting in front of. I don't want to be taking too many gadgets, because it's just more to get stolen or broken or damaged, or succumb to the humidity and the sort of tropical climate. So yeah, any suggestions that you guys have got will be very gratefully received. So, yeah, that's a little bit of an April update for you. Obviously, I'll keep you guys posted. I'll continue to do what I can do whilst I'm here in the comforts of a Western developed country. But obviously, a little bit later on in the year, it's probably likely I'm going to go pretty much off the grid for indeterminable periods of time. Certainly the job over there is going to be 3 years in the minimum, I think. And I'm only going to have sort of generally sporadic access to facilities like regular internet access and that sort of thing. So yeah, that's it. There was something else I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it was, so I'll save it for another video. Now, okay, that's it, folks. Take care. Hope you're all doing well, and I'll update you again very soon. And in the meantime, I'll catch up with some of yours. It's been great to see people like Travis Timber Drifter. He's uploaded a couple of videos recently, which has been good, because I know he's in the back of Beyond a lot of the time as well. So it's been good to catch up with some new content of his. And to the rest of you folks as well, I'll catch up with you guys through your videos, and I'll speak to you again soon. Cheers.